I'm gonna call it Goop Loop, because the idea, you know, I was thinking stuck in a loop. We'll have like a ring, and then your character or whatever it is basically just gonna be a blob of goop that's like a piece of gum or something like that, and you can jump and then stick to another part of the loop. And when you stick to that other part of the loop, you know, the gravity pulls you down, and you can use that to rotate the loop. And then there's some different things we could do for objectives or whatnot, but we'll start with that and see where that goes. Trying to do something physics-based with a very short period of time is probably a bad idea, but it is an idea. Let's try the pin joint 2D instead. So node A is going to be the loop, node B is going to be the goop, and we're going to put this there. Or do we need to put it right here? Okay, so I think we just want to move the pin to wherever the body is. So like if we collide over here, maybe I should make the strength a little bit more so you can actually stick to the top. Okay, maybe that's a little too much. You should have the end of the obstacle course end at the start, thus looping again. Stuck in a loop. In a loop. That would actually be kind of funny. Like, you make this really challenging thing, and then it goes all the way around, and then you finally complete it, and it's like, congratulations, you went nowhere. I can't not laugh while I'm doing this. It sounds so wrong. I can't. Oops. Well, if that doesn't sound inappropriate, I don't know what does. Alright, so if we layer all three of these together, should be able to get a nice, juicy... Perfect. Maybe the bounciness was a bad idea. I think that just makes it harder. I think the gravity needs to be a little higher. It's very floaty. Boink. Well. Yeah, so if I apply an equal impulse there, it basically means we don't go anywhere. Because it's kicking this thing back the same amount that it's moving. Yeah, maybe that's it. Friction. Can we set this to like higher than 1? I don't know what kind of friction values there are. Loop body.global transform.origin. See if that is any different. That should be the same as the position. It just does really weird stuff. Like it instantly spins it at some obscene value. I don't know if the physics is just broken or if I'm setting these parameters wrong. Let's make them like 10 times heavier. I'm not sure if it actually really changes anything. It makes the pinning struggle a little more because there's more mass, but the crazy spin still happens. Apply central impulse just sets the linear velocity. The apply impulse with the offset also just sets the linear velocity, but adds to the angular velocity as well, using the offset crossed with the impulse. That doesn't seem correct, because like, if I have an object and I apply an impulse right in the center, cool. That's just going to adjust the linear velocity on the thing. But if I apply an impulse right on the edge, going like that, it's just gonna make it spin. It shouldn't actually adjust the linear velocity by the same amount, right? I'm just gonna apply half of the impulse there and see if that's any better. I don't know, this is tough. Problem is I'm using actual physics, so it makes it difficult for me to just fake the physics. So what I was hoping to do is have these little bumps and then you get like cruising down here and then go up a big one and then eventually go up an even bigger one and go all the way up there. But if I can't get up this little bump, there's no way I can get up around there. We can just adjust, scale things down a little bit. Let's just crank this up 10x and see what happens. All right, another 10x. It seemed like it was doing something. Okay, that was too much. 2x. Now you can jump straight up and then air control to the right, which gives you a little more rightward momentum. Well, there we go. There we go. There we go. We had it. We had it. We had it. Come on. Oh, so close. Okay. Okay. Ooh, oh, oh, that's a little tight. A little tight. Scale things down a little too much there. I suppose that could be a thing. That would be actually pretty funny. Just have a trigger that's like right there and be like, oh, you almost had it. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Okay, so I think maybe what we need to do is have this not as high, but then have another thing so we have like a ramp, and then we can kind of creep up over here, build up some momentum, and ultimately this would just kind of curl around. Not be a space we could go into, but maybe make that kind of obvious. It's like, yeah, this is a dead end. This is here just so you can gain some momentum and work your way over. Question is, does this update in real time? It kind of freaks it out. Trying to think of how we're gonna handle this. So it's like if you get into it and then I guess you exit, but then we have another trigger, and if you exit it without hitting that other trigger, then it'll be like, ooh, so close. Just need a little more juice. This is great. The scope creep on this. Oh boy. I don't even have an art in this yet. I don't even have a level that you can complete. Oh boy, I need to figure out a quick way to make art for this. It's not something I can really postpone to another day. I should have, after a few triggers, I'll be like, if you just want to close the game now and give up, I won't blame you. Maybe check out Fist of the Forgotten or something. Just put all kinds of like subliminal, maybe not so subliminal marketing things in there. I'm gonna have a few different. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 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 Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. Ooh. Oh, OGG files are looping by default. I forgot about that nonsense. With the acceleration, sometimes you can jump off to the right side.
You gonna stock fish, or you just gonna leave them flopping around on the ground there?
Oh, what a fitting hello sound. How's it going, Stockfish? I wonder if there's any like Godot add-ons that just let me draw some quick terrain. Actually, terrain is probably, yeah, it's gonna come up with height map stuff. I need like draw 2D, I don't know. Now this is maybe what I need. Yeah. Yeah. Hasn't been updated for a couple of years. Is this even for Godot 3? The video looked a little old. I'm floating a bit? Okay, I think we're good. I just have to redraw the map with this stuff and put some textures on it, and we'll be good. Maybe. Is it based purely... maybe that's what it is. It's based purely on the angle of this. Okay, I see. So if that goes to the side, it's not. But if the right one is past a certain threshold, then it's considered top. It actually seems like it's a little easier when the terrain is smoother. Oh, you know what? Daggone it. That was all supposed to be drawn in that layer. Rip. Oh well. Seems I have shifted this down a little too much. Undo. Undo move selection. Undo the move select. Undo. Please undo the move selection. Okay, that undoes it. Why does it not want to undo? It won't, it's like it won't undo. Let's see, if I have wrap on and then I move it. No, that not work well at all. Wait, what the heck just happened? We just lost it all. What happened here? Pretty sure this used to have something there, but then it... Wait, did the import of this get messed up? Repeat disabled? I wonder why that got shut off. I wonder if instead of centering the camera on the ring, I centered it on the average of the ring and the blob as I get distracted by things that don't really matter that much. Plus goop body dot position times 0.5. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe averaging the two positions would make it not look like the ring is floating in a weird way. Because now it's sort of closer to the center of mass. Nope.
It is now 6 a.m. You may consider sleeping.
Wolfman bot. That is a sound that is not normally heard on this stream. But, it reminds me when it's 6 a.m. and I should probably be going to bed. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do with the shader, but there's not really much time. So we've got it basically cutting off. Let's see if this at least works. Nope. So I guess I do have to pass in the whole transform, not just the position. Can you do metaballs in Godot? I didn't even consider that being an option. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd want. If I could output the particles to a stencil, then I could maybe do something like this, but I don't know how to do it otherwise. Or I could just do it all in the sprite shader like I was doing, and then I was like, maybe I can just do a bunch of particles and it'll look better. There's no animation on the metaballs yet because those are not moving yet. What we want to do is have a couple metaball or a couple physics objects that are just kind of massless, I guess, or maybe have a very tiny mass on them. So add a rigid body. Call this metaball1. All right, meta1 is going to be get node metaball1, and then we're just going to use meta1.position. See if this remotely works. Oh, there we go. Blobbing around. So questionable. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, jeez. We want to grab. This is the ring, the loop, and our goop has contacted some point here. So we're going to get the relative vector from the center of this to that. Then we're going to rotate that vector over here, and then we'll add it pi times 0.1, I don't know, plus that, and see if that is close to what we want. A little bit wide, but not too bad. Let's see what this does. It makes it sparkly. Let's see what this looks like. Whoa, got some nice air on that one. There we go. How'd I manage to draw those in the wrong layer? How do I always manage to get things in wrong layers? Wait a second, I thought this was supposed to use Bezier curves. That's not the nice fluid motion I was hoping for. Ah, I see. The curves are just flattening out on each one, which is almost worse than not having them. I think we just gotta trash them, and then do that. Don't use Bezier curves. What? Why can I not? That was weird. We can set this to do cubic. That's what I wanted to do. Maybe. Unless it goes crazy. But we'll see. Goop Loop! 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 Now with more goop. I'm just chuckling at the thought of someone opening this up. Goop Loop! Goop Loop! That's kind of what I'm going for. That animation was a lot better. Goop Loop! Just need to speed it up a little bit. If time since start is greater than 1.5 and not played intro equals true, and animation player.play logo. Now we wait till it. Goop Loop! Alright, maybe 1.5 was a bit long. Maybe what I should do is, after you complete it, it gives you a random goop color. While it's finally quiet. Oh man! Oof, that's rough. Oh man, streaming for however many hours it's been, I just realized my voice is shot. Time to do all the voice acting stuff, and I can't speak. You're gonna get through this. It's all right. Oh, Madokin, how could you? When I'm trying to do voices, when I'm trying to do VO, you're gonna do this to me? Really? Really? Right now? All right, we've got turmeric, cranberries, and honey, and we've just got the OG straight apple cider vinegar. I guess you get to choose. Yeah, maybe it'll help my voice. I don't know. Oop, almost overdid that and made a big mess. Not as bad as the other flavors, but doesn't feel great on my throat. All right, you can do this. Just a little more. I just realized that file name was really bad. A little more raw, yeah. Just this one last one. There would be a rumbling truck come through right after I started doing that. Look at that. Blarg. First hill passed. Oh, because I put 3 S's in passed. Did not pass. Failed. That would be why it didn't work. Still didn't work. What now? Fist hill passed. Gracious me. I apparently cannot. This is it. The last hill. So you did all that work, and where'd you end up? Right back where you started. So I got a new blob color. I still need to hook up the sounds for if you fall down here. I need a trigger down here. Cliff fail. Ooh, man, did you just... Oof. That... Ooh. Ooh. Once you get the hang of it, though,
Sweet!
It's kind of fun. If you jump straight up and move to the right while you're in the air, you can hit the edge of the loop and gain a lot of momentum. Jumping from one side of the loop to the other can give you a nice boost of speed. Okay, suppose I should really stop playing and finish some stuff up. I think I need a nicer looking loop. This loop. It's a poopy looking loop. It's like I'm half tempted to just render one quickly in Blender. We'll put that down a little bit. Coming on a little strong there. Okay, that should be close enough. There's so many good sounds. I don't know, the duck might be a little much. I need to make it so it only does it like once in 100 times or something like that. Ho 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 ho! Now you're cooking! What is our linear velocity? Alright, well, we hit 10 immediately. Ho 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 ho! Now you're cooking! Oh, because it's in like pixels. So maybe 1,000 was a bit much. Let's do like 600. Ho 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 ho! Now you're cooking! Alright, well, let's try exporting it. Don't want to export with debug. That's quick. Uh-oh. I see a problem. If you have a larger resolution screen, the loop cube stays on there. I guess we'll have to toggle the visibility of it. Etc. Jitspoe wolf. Where did that end up? Because shouldn't that be always in the middle of the screen? Or does the camera move? Like if this is dropped down here, does that show up?
Goop Loop!
Ah, it is. Maybe I should put the credits like... Well, if I put it there, it's going to make it look like it's the end. I could put it maybe right there. Oof, I wouldn't blame you if you gave up now. But if you want to check out a flat... I can't even speak. Oh, boy. Oh, man, I wouldn't blame you if you gave up now. But if you want to check out a platformer that I'm actually putting some time into, you should check out Fist of the Forgotten. Wait, what is this? Oh, of course I bumped the microphone. I'm going for the Olympics, and it's not triple intersecting O's. Are you neglecting the O's from Goop? Because we've got so many O's here. It's just ooh. And we've got some pee-pee as well. There's a lot of ooh and a lot of... Oh, geez, I'm tired. How are there this many game jams going on simultaneously? Boggles my mind. Each one is like this big on the screen, and you scroll for pages. Wait, there is no Ludum Dare 47 tag. Alright, I guess I'll add it. I'm not sure if this will work now, because it may not be publicly published yet. Yeah, so I gotta get that out of draft mode, I guess. Public. There we go. Bam. Now it should be published. Did some weird things to the Goop, but that's okay. At least it worked. So does this show up on the main Ludum Dare? Nice. There's not anything else I need to do, right? Like it's there, it's playable. I guess I could put some stuff on itch, but I think I need to put my face on a pillow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know when the next Fist of the Forgotten stream is gonna be, but it's probably not gonna be starting at 7 o'clock tonight, because that's in like 2 hours. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and until next time.
So in the devlog, do I make
I'll see you later.
particle system joke? Because I feel like I need to make a construct particle system joke.